Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to surviving this hellish heat wave. Or at least the aftermath of whatever happened to the Earth. Episode 4. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. The Taylor issue with the fiber, it's all fixed. I know it doesn't look like it because I just happened to click on it when it doesn't look like it's fixed, but it's fixed. Basically, it just comes down to not having enough carriers. You have to move the resources into a stockpile or a storage zone before they can be used. It's very weird. I don't like the way that system is. I hope they can change it later, but that's the way it is. So if they don't have it in the warehouse or they don't have it in the stockpile, then it'll show up at the top bar, but it won't be accessible by any building that needs it, any production building that needs it. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Specialists ready for action. Whoops, I don't want that. Specialists ready for action. Let's take a look. And I think I want to wait just a little bit longer. I don't want these to be staggered because then I have to move them at different times and keep coming back, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to wait until all specialists are available before we move any specialists. That way I can move them all at once. I like that much better. It's just easier. 0, 0, 7. So I think we get to move them. I don't think that's it. No, I heard that sound and I thought it was. I think we get to move them around the middle of the day. So it's a little weird that they're staggered now. But we have 9 carriers now. And as such, we now have all of our fibers in storage, which means we can now make clothing reliably. So everything's working according to plan in that way. For that reason, I think it's probably best that we get another forester. We need to grow trees faster. We're not able to cut them down nearly fast enough. So I'm going to go with getting another forester. It's where? Here. And I think I'm going to put you... I'd like to put you right here, but that nuclear waste is right in my way all the time. Maybe we stick you back here. So the heat wave is done. We need to get on farming immediately. But right before we do that, I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to grab the road and bring it down like this. Okay, so let's get that built, and we'll get another forester. And we'll keep growing trees in this whole area is what I really want to do. Woman is approaching me. Stand by, woman approaching me. I have other things to do. I want 2 cornfields, 2 potato fields. There we go. 1 potato's good. Let's get somebody on each one of them. And we'll go ahead and get the farming started. Okay, what you want? New discoveries. One of the colonists, a meek woman you hadn't really paid attention to before, approaches you. She says so it's the exact same scenario then. Fine, I'll give you permission to go. This time she comes back with 173 research. I knew it, she says. New mutations. This is good, she claims. It seems like you had a hidden mycologist in your midst the whole time. Not that hidden. She's already revealed herself. Everybody's good here. Everybody's good here. You can get more science. So now we've got a whole bunch of research points. 666. Right after a heat wave. That makes sense. Let's get you to go ahead and search that zone. See what we can. Oh my God, more. Good. Good. I want as much research as like possible, always. You are going to go and attack these guys. And you've already done your thing, so all of this stuff is done now. Good. Back out. All right, let's take a look at some of this research. A couple of things I'm personally interested in. Production. Junk recycling. Scrapper's side project, junk, is useful and even valuable for those able to recycle it. The mechanic shop converts it into mechanical parts, which are required in advanced construction and item creation. We can start stocking up on parts now. However, this facility requires energy to function. Now, we do have energy production, but we haven't built anything yet because we need components and parts. And I don't know how to get components. And it doesn't look like we can make parts until we have the energy, which is kind of a weird thing. Like, I can't build this until I have the components for it. Like, I just don't have that. It makes more energy, you know? Cost-effective way to generate renewable energy in small quantities. works only during the day. This one, more reliable, requires more maintenance, but that's fine. It just requires more. It just does more. I can't build either one of these unless I have components. So how do I get components? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Industrial, like none of these chains seem to give me components. This is going to allow me to get rid of those nuclear waste sites. That sounds good. Reinforced gate is kind of cool too. Approaching a reinforced gate makes anyone respect a society living behind it a bit more. Survivor groups are questioned in more detail before letting them join the colony. Sometimes questioning can reveal important information about a group's conditions. Centralized repairs, and of course, a medical center for field hospital. Bartering is good. I like this stuff too, but I think I'm going to spend it first on education. Education is nice. Future generations in schools is more important than it's ever been. Educated children gain a permanent production bonus once they start working. Permanent bonus when they become an adult. Very nice. Creativity and innovation start small. New improvised decorations help to make the colony a much nicer place to live in. So it's going to give us paper windmills, log flowers, bottle cactus. It's also going to give us a school. Let's do it. Now we also get remembrance, small happiness boost for a couple of days whenever we want this. Not interested in it right now. What I'm more interested in is getting to comfortable housing, but I have to get to this first, it looks like. Not going to bother with it. We're going to go junk recycling instead. It requires energy. I don't know how to give it energy. We'll figure that out later. General storage is the next thing I'm going to do. This one says valuable goods deserve a proper place to be stored. A general storage is a converted and reinforced shipping container able to withstand the elements and thieves alike. I hear thieves and I go, oh, are we going to get some random events where people are going to steal our stuff? Yeah, probably. Stores all resources that can be stored at a food storage or in a warehouse. Grab it. Next, hazmat. This is where we get rid of all that nuclear waste. Yes. Okay. This says it requires energy to function as well, so I still don't know how to get this stuff done. But we've got a lot of research done there. So let's take a look at some of our new toys, huh? We have the school. Children go to school during childhood, if one is available. Yes, please. Where are we going to put the school? I think we're going to put it, well, I'd love to put it here, but nuclear waste says, no way, Jose. So I guess I have to put it somewhere else. Honestly, what about this nuclear waste? Can we do something about that right now? Construction costs. See, it even costs components to make this. I think you have to find components on the map. Nuclear waste storage. General storage. You can build one of these. We have lots of resources to build one of these. Just a general storage, huh? I can get rid of my... it doesn't fit there. I was gonna say I can get rid of my warehouse, but... I could probably do this. You know, I can get rid of both of these two things and just put this one thing down. Or I could say, hey, in that exact same spot, right? Here's a thought. In this exact same amount of space, I kind of already have spare capacity. And I kind of already have things that can do this. So why replace them yet? I'm at 4%. There's no reason to replace it. That's my position on the matter. Are you able to get anything from this? No. Move work area. You can get... Whoops. Did it again. You can get more wood. Yeah, these two wood sources, you can get these. And then the food storage, you can get... Oh my god, I don't like that. I really don't. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to happen more, too, because I just habitually cannot stop myself from wanting to zoom out more than the map lets me zoom out, you know? This is actually a little bit of a struggle. There's not a whole lot left around this. This is a really long way to walk. Really long way to walk. I'd actually rather you move from here and do it. So let's have you go like that. And I guess the food storage is going to move out this way. It's the only place that makes sense for it. Okay, there you go. Lots of berries. We really don't even need that though, because we have so much food. Do we really even need to go and like, do you even need to get berries? I don't think so. This is growing now. We can get rid of you. Planting, this is growing. Goodbye. Planting 3%. Planting 25%. Okay. Forester was completed. Construction was completed on it. So I want to move your work area right over here. Like same place. I want you guys to double up this area and just plant as many trees here as you can. Specialists are ready to move. Okay. So you guys have a lot of science. 69 science here. Gonna get her to scavenge this after a quick fight. And then you're gonna scavenge this after a quick fight. And again, these fights should probably take longer to do. This guy has a little bit of defense, so he actually survived that attack. We have to do it again. I didn't do a whole lot of damage to him there. This one here, he's gonna survive this fight too, so we'll have to fight him twice as well. Not the worst thing in the world though. We are way stronger than them. Still a thing. Are there any resources that we are down on aside from these advanced ones that I can't get yet? No, not really. Medicine, you could argue maybe medicine, but I don't think I can make medicine. So it's all about finding that on the map. How about housing? Are we full? Yes. Yes, we are at capacity. Max capacity on housing. Shanties. Can I put one here? Looks like I can. Yep, right next to it. Boom. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, because we have it. Boom. You know what? No. No. Cancel that. Put one there. That way I can get a road between them. I like the idea of having that travel path open. And I don't want it to be a super long row where everybody has to like walk to the end of the row to get anywhere. You know, give them a path to walk between it. Okay. So that'll give us capacity for 6 more people, which would be great because we're going to start having babies, hopefully. Growing. Good. Bye. And planting. Still planting, huh? You are going slow there, Miss Nora. Just Nora. No last name, just Nora. She's actually quite happy, though, so that's good. Huh? You no longer need to work on this farm. Bye. Okay, let's see. You are going to fight these guys. Get that done. Oh, good. They got components. 29 of them. About damn time. Good. Let's get these guys beat. We can get the science. And then you... What can you find? There's no more science left to be had here. Let's go that way. More science there. Nice. Okay. Research, man. Oh, science points. 135 science points. But this is what I'm most interested in, is this components here. If we could just find some parts, I can create my initial power system. And then I can start... Oh, hello. Where are you? An odd fellow at the gate wants to see the leader. An odd fellow, huh? Dr. Wizard, MD. A very peculiar man approaches you, arms stretched out well in advance for a handshake. Hello, 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 I'm back, he starts. Or am I? Was I here before? Never mind. Dr. Wizard, MD, at your service, he announces. I can fix all ailments with my simple patent-pending formula I've brewed with science and magics. He claims to be able to cure all your colonists in an instant for no payment. Yeah, he's gonna make him sick. I have nobody ill, so I'm gonna pass. Bye. No, but it's a carefully researched mixture of corn, flour, herbs, and antelope, each with a pinch of crushed glowy rock. I spared no expense developing it. Some people have no appreciation for science. Or Magic's. He bids you farewell and shuffles off into the wilderness. Yeah, I don't have anybody sick right now. And that just sounds like... that just doesn't sound like something I'm interested in right now. No thanks. I only got 8 meds. I don't need any more... I don't need you to... to make me use more. Thanks. No problem. No problems here. We're making clothes. Still a high priority. 50% done, but it's nighttime, so it's not the workday anymore. There's no wood to cut here, it says. I agree. There is none, just because I'm waiting for him to do it. Let's have your work area moved. I'm going to move you over here. Go. Loggers. Let's have you work over here. I want you to kind of get a little further away now, I guess. Okay, how's the cookhouse doing? Making our meaty mixed meals. Getting some variety here. We got some veggie meals, mixed meals. Good. Good amounts of venison. A little bit slacking on the fish. We got some extra carriers. Might want to pop in a little bit more for fish if we can. Specialists are ready. Let's take a look. Let's get these components. Scavenging up, man. Only 6 at a time? Damn. All right. Let's get this battle won. Actually, you're getting wounded. I might want to get you back to camp soon because you need to heal soon. Yeah, specialist hurt. Yeah, exactly. Let's get you to here for the more science that you get. Perfect. Thank you much. All right, 335. What can we get with this? Energy storage. Could be good. Batteries are nice. We get streetlights for that too. Remembrances make people happy. Advanced farming. Medium fields and large fields. I don't really care too much about these. I'm kind of satisfied with my farms as is, but I know I will need to expand them as we get more people. What I'm most interested in, though, is getting into one of these things where we finally start getting alternative proteins, protected crops in a greenhouse so I can keep growing even if it's a nuclear fallout. I want that stuff. So to get that, I have to go through advanced farming, so we're going to take it. Now, once these crops are done, I can start making bigger farms. So let's take a look at the medium field. It is this big, and it is, oh, the perfect size. It's so beautiful. I thought I left enough room. I can also go this way with it if I want to as well, which I think I have to do on the big farm. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Large field right there. That's what I was hoping to get right there. Yeah. So we'll probably have that happening. And then you only need one person to work those farms, I think. I don't quite know how that is, but if you can get one person to work a big farm, I think that's better. You know? I think that's better. All right. How is the capacity? 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. So I think if you leave these, if you get these buildings to not be at their absolute capacity, I want to say that makes people more comfortable, and therefore they'll have more babies. I don't know that. I have no proof at all of that. But it makes sense to me that that would be a thing. Like if you have less people occupying the space, you would probably have more kids. I've also noticed there's a couple of different models for these shanties. Right? We've got like this one here. They don't all look the same, right? These ones look a little bit different than these ones. The tents also had a couple of different models as well. Right? So that's kind of interesting. I wish they would incorporate more models, make them more unique. But yeah. Slavers. They've come to trade this time. Uh-oh. Slavers. A large and imposing convoy of well-armed bandits approach the gate. A couple of henchmen drag small groups of captives from the trucks while the leader addresses you. You there, behind the gate. Get over here. I've got a fresh batch of eager workers willing to participate in whatever you do in there. For a reasonable price, of course, he barks. So I can trade for 2 captives, actually. I wonder what happens if I just refuse. Like, I can get 2 colonists, right? I exchange for 9 tools, and I want new colonists, and I have the tools. So I think I'm just going to do this. I knew you got the right idea on how the world works these days. With a simple nod from the leader, the bandits dragged the rest of the desperate captives back into the trucks. Enjoy your purchase. We'll be sure to visit again for more willing recruits. Okay, so plus 2 colonists with just 9 tools. But we get more people, and I want more people. I need more carriers. I need to expand. I need all sorts of things. So that's good. We're going to do that. Of course, I'm not actually taking slaves. I'm freeing them from the slavers. By purchasing them, I free them from their captives. They are now part of our community, just like everyone else. No big deal. They have the same rights as everyone else. I have merely purchased their citizenship. It's almost like sponsoring a visa, honestly. That's how I would compare it anyway. You can compare it however you want. That's how I'm gonna choose to see it. New people need clothes, new people need tools. And I have a little bit of both, so we're good. All right, I need to figure out what we're doing next here. These deposits are all drying up. We still have 3 more there, I guess, for the... Yeah, this is getting... There's only 6 wood left there. Let's go get this instead. Let's go get all this wood instead. There's so much here. Just spend time gathering that. It's fine. For you, for your food area, let's have you grab... Yeah, let's have you grab that instead. Because we're kind of moving that way a little bit. I know we're kind of spread out, and that's probably not the best way to go about it. But I think it lays the groundwork for more localized economies. What I mean by that is, like, we can have people living and working and eating here, living and eating and working here, living and eating and working here. And I'm just sort of spreading out a little bit now, but as we expand each of these, it'll eventually all get closer together. I think that's what I'm mostly gonna do. I don't know if it'll actually work the way I dream it to work, but I think that's what it's gonna eventually do. Let's go get the science. I think this is all tapped out, right? No, there's a lot more left here. Oh my god. There's so much left there. 577. Oh, you're almost dead. Oh, dang. There's 67% danger here. I need to get you back to camp. That I wasn't paying attention to. So whenever that explosion happens, that's them failing. There's that chance of danger. That's them failing. Okay, I need to get him back to camp then. How are we doing on fibers? Not bad. Let's go ahead and get you working in here again. And logging camp is doing all right. We got the recycler working again. Nice. All right, Trapper, how you doing? Nifty. Okay, Cookhouse. You're making enough meals for everybody. I mean, you're actually net positive on... It says 10 production, 22 consumption, but, I mean, you can see these numbers are steadily climbing. So, I don't know what it's talking about. Perhaps it's no longer going to. Because we just got new people, and maybe it is going down now. But it's been climbing. Specialist ready for action again. Okay, so I want you actually to come on back to base. You need to heal. And I have not been treating you very well that way, unfortunately. There's nothing left here. I'm going to have you come on down over here and get that. You are going to keep scavenging this until you have all of those parts. There's no danger, and then once you do, you're going to drop them off and head that way. And then once these things are ready to harvest, we'll be good to go there. I really do think we're net positive on food, though. A group of survivors has arrived at the gate. Good. 4 adults, 2 children. We come from a nearby farm. It had everything we needed and more, but then the boars came. One thing we didn't have enough was bullets. All right, you can come. You can fight. Now, 3 of these guys are infected. Storage stockpile is full. Excuse me. Oh. Why don't you put things in the warehouse then? It is sitting here at 2% after all. Like, why don't you just do that? You don't want to? I don't understand. Maybe that's where general storage comes in. I would like to get the school constructed, like, as soon as possible. We have all the materials to do it. I just was really hoping to do it over here to not get in the way of my farms or my housing district. But I'm starting to think maybe putting the school in the housing district would be okay. I just really wish this nuclear waste was out of the way. Because it could totally go right here, too. You know? That'd be all right. I don't want it over here. I would ideally, I'd like it like right here behind the housing. Like right here would be awesome with a street. I don't want it here. This is where I'm going to expand. Although, I mean, I can always expand here and then around the school. Just go around the school. But what about the, maybe we log over here then. All right. I think getting the school is more important than having the ideal housing situation. So I'm going to leave a little bit of a space here just to give me expansion room later if I need it. And we're going to lay that down. So this is going to make the kids smarter. Because we currently right now have 9 kids. A permanent buff on those 9 kids sounds awesome. I wish I could tell them to take this stuff over here. You know? Oh, allowed resources. Wait. Do I have... No, all of these are allowed. I'm not forbidding any of this stuff, so... That can't be it. Allowed resources. Yeah. Well... I mean, I wish you'd store it in the warehouse where it's perfectly accessible. Maybe you will now that it's overflowed?
Huh?
That seems to be the case, yes. With this being over capacity, you'll now put them there. Right? I just want to see you do it. If you could kindly do that. Yeah, okay, you are starting to slowly put clothes in there, so that's good. I guess that's a thing. This can be harvested. This... Nothing else can be harvested, but just this. So we'll harvest that. Colonist Adams is infected. Hopefully you're getting treated. I think. Let's put an extra person in there for help for treatment. You, go get more. This will be the final trip into here, and then you'll have all those components. That'll be nice. Why are you not going? Go in there. Take you. Bring you that way. You are coming back to base to heal. All right? Just come on in here. As far as you can. You're going to come in here to heal. Storage is full. Colonists are homeless. 4 colonists are homeless. I thought I had room for expansion. Jeez. Another shanty. I will put it here. There. This is 4 are homeless, though. So I need to replace more than just that one house. So I need a second shanty. And nuclear waste again. Ugh. I really need to get rid of it. And I don't know where to put this. Let's, actually right here would work. Because I can put a street down this way. So right here works fine. Then we'll go like this. I just don't want to mess up my housing grid, you know? I want to know how to make parts. Or how to get parts. School. Occupants. Somebody's working there. Mm-hmm. Are you smart? I don't know, Theo. How good are you? Okay. You're homeless. So, you know, you're one-eyed. Tried to make a quick buck by fighting in one of the notorious clan fighting pits, but only ended up losing an eye. Is this who we want teaching our children? Theo? Is Theo the ideal teacher for our children? I think not. Okay? I think not. Theo, you're going to go work in the tool shop. Or not. I don't know how to determine who works where. I wish I did, but I don't know how. If I put anyone here, it'll probably be Theo automatically. Yep. Mm-hmm. I guess. I don't know how to tell him not to be the one, you know? Theo is not the one. But I guess the game says he is, so welcome aboard, Teacher Theo. I guess. Insufficient construction materials. Why? Concrete. Oh, concrete. Move work area to where concrete is, please. Anywhere? This little bit right here. We got 19. Go get that. And then I think we need that general storage. I think you can put somebody in there. Like, actually, I can make the mechanic shop now. Perfect! Does this require power? Yes. Not perfect. Ugh. Actually, the solar panel does not require the parts. It requires components, which I'm bringing back. So I can actually put solar panels and it'll be okay. Question is, does just putting them down give me the power, or do I have to, like, connect them with wires or something? I don't know. We will find out. Like this. I'm just gonna put it down here. And then that's 8 power. I'm gonna put two down. If I can. That tree is gonna block me, isn't it? I don't want to stagger them. I have to, though. I can put them next to each other. We'll do that instead. All right, so if I don't need to connect them, that gives me 16 power during the day, which should be enough to run this, which requires 12. This is the machining shop. Should make parts. Machining shop is going to go right on top of the entrance, maybe. That's not bad. I could dig that. Yeah, I could dig that. Right there. Machining shop, done. Okay. So I'm losing my voice. I don't know if you can tell. My voice is going. Lots of talking, man. Crazy amounts of talking lately. 67% chance of failure. Shit. That's a difficult thing to harvest, man. She's getting hit hard. Come back and heal. And you're done. You're bringing components back. Hell yeah, brother. Get over here. You're going to bring all those 29 glorious components. You're going to bring those back to me. Got harvesting to do? No. Yep, right here. Harvest that. And still growing there. Okay. So anyway, I'm losing my voice. And that's a thing. So you might see a few less videos. We might go down to 1 a day for a little bit. Because that's just the way it is. I need some more coat throat tea. Okay? So if you like the videos and you want to see more, if you're like, yes, I'm digging it, please make more, you can help me. You can buy me some coat throat tea. All right? Every month I need coat throat tea. Or is it throat coat tea? I always mix it up. I don't say it right. But that tea, it helps my voice a lot. Like, it rejuvenates me. I can talk again for like 4 hours after I drink some. So you can help me out by buying me some. How do you do that? Good question. There's links in the stuff down below. I'm gonna be sellout right now. All right. A lot of people, they do the sellout thing at the beginning of their videos where they're like, hey, if you like this, you should subscribe and give me that big thumbs up. Smash that like button, whatever the hell they say, right? And they do it at the beginning because they know that you're gonna hear it at the beginning. You're probably not gonna hear it at the end. I do mine at the end because I want you to see the content and get on with it and see what I'm doing. And then if you liked it, then I ask that you do it. So if you like the stuff, show the support for the videos. It helps me out a lot. And you can use the links in the description down below. My Patreon campaign's down there, all that stuff. All that stuff helps me buy tea. So my voice can be, you know, that silky smooth radio voice that you expect. So help me out with it. Links down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Just don't take me seriously, please. I mean, I do want your support. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not begging you for it. I'm just trying to be funny. It's not working out. I gotta go to bed. It's like 3 a.m. for me right now. 2:50 a.m. is when I'm recording this. So I gotta go to bed. Take care. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.